Did parties? Those are assault parties, and I was one of the kids that was one of the party favorites. Means that you're set on top of a table, and you're used as a toy. It's not just celebrities, there's a lot of different people. They called it an all-black party.
Diddy! He Diddy! Hey!
15, barely 16. It's foggy. A lot happened that night, and I would really know Shaw Diddy Combs a name that once stood for hip-hop royalty business, mogul and music legend, but now it stands for something much darker and much more sinister. Sex trafficking, drug-fueled orgies, violent threats. This isn't just another Hollywood scandal. This is the downfall of a man who wielded immense power and influence for decades, and it's shaking the American entertainment industry to its very core. But here's the real shocker. This scandal doesn't stop with Diddy. No. The list of names tied to his depravity includes A-list celebrities, high-profile figures, and even Vice President Kamala Harris. How deep does this go? How far up the chain of power and influence do these allegations reach? And why are so many powerful people staying silent? Let's break it down. Diddy has been denied bail twice and faces life in prison. If convicted on sex trafficking charges, the accusations racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transporting individuals to engage in prostitution, the indictment paints a disturbing picture of elaborate drug-fueled sex performances, so-called freak-offs, where women and even men were manipulated, abused, and violated to satisfy seizing over 1,000 bottles of lubricant and baby oil. And prosecutors are now comparing him to Jeffrey Epstein. That's right. Diddy was part of the same elite social circle that included Epstein and Harvey Weinstein. Are we really surprised? And here's where it gets worse. The names Leonardo DiCaprio, Beyoncé, Jay-Z, Jennifer Lopez, Megan Fox, and even Vice President Kamala Harris. These are the names that have surfaced on the so-called Diddy list, celebrities, politicians, public figures who were allegedly part of or witnessed these horrific events. Silence is deafening from these stars usher pink. Megan Fox, they've all deleted social media posts as rumors swirl about their involvement. Why, in 2020, Vice President Kamala Harris publicly thanked Diddy for hosting a town hall on racial inequality. But that tweet, it's now being resurfaced by MAGA supporters in light of these charges. So, are we missing the bigger picture here, where those in power are somehow connected to these vile accusations? Diddy's legal team is doing everything in its power to keep him out of prison, offering a staggering $50 million bail package, but the courts denied it. Why prosecutors argue that Combs has a history of intimidating witnesses, threatening to leak explicit videos, forcing his victims into silence. Yet even now, with over 120 accusers, some of them minors, his lawyers claim this is all part of a reckless media circus. Is it really a circus? Or is the world finally waking up to the monsters behind the fame? A former security officer and involved in the raid compared Diddy's scandal to Epstein's operation: 15 years of debauchery, criminal behavior, and violence, fueled by drugs, greed, and power. And what about the celebrities who were at these wild parties? Hollywood royalty, Khloe Kardashian, Megan Fox, Russell BR, and even Howard Stern, all allegedly witnessed these acts. We need to ask, what did they see? Why haven't they spoken up? And why has Justin Bieber's team stayed so quiet, despite him once being mentored by Diddy? The silence of these A-listers is becoming deafening. So, who will be next? Who will be the next big name dragged into this scandal as the Diddy list grows longer by the day? If Kamala Harris, one of the most powerful politicians in America, is tied to Diddy, what does that say about the U.S. leaders? This case is a bomb waiting to explode, and It's not just about Diddy anymore. How long will the elite in Hollywood and Washington hide behind their power and influence? And most importantly, will justice ever truly be served? This is more than a scandal. This could be one of the biggest takedowns of Hollywood and political royalty we've ever seen